Hello, welcome back. So for those of you who have not been here before, hello, welcome. I'm Lauren-Jane. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to. For those of you that have been here before, welcome back. So today I'm going to try and film what is an average day, not an on-call day, because all the time we sort of focus on the on-calls, which are hectic, they're exciting. But if you're thinking about what we do on a day-to-day basis, it's this, and it's a bit more calm, a bit more sedate, hopefully, touch wood, and usually still quite exciting, because I love what I'm doing. So let's get into it and let's go. So just to start, I recently failed my exam, my MRCS Part A. So I'm on this wappy study schedule where I'm studying like 3 hours a day and honestly can't keep up with the schedule. But I figured out that if I listen to it's got like 2 podcasts a day that are like somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes. If I listen to them in the car on the way there and back, it actually saves me some time. So that's how invasive surgery is at the moment in my life. It's like I feel like every single moment has to be being used and effective. But yeah, I need to go, otherwise I'm gonna be late for work. So a second has passed for you, but actually it's almost an hour for me. So my hair is almost dry, the sun is coming up, it's 20 to 8 and I'm here at work. So I usually have to get in a little bit early because it's always a walk from the car park to the hospital, which is frustrating. But I need to get dressed as well. But one of the great things about being a CT is that obviously the juniors will be in even before me because they'll be prepping the notes and the bloods and things like that. So I'm gonna hurry off now and go and try and support them, and I will catch up with you later. It's worth mentioning, you know, when it's dark and it's cold, you really hate getting out of bed and it's awful, but I really love what I'm doing. Like I love being here, so I really feel like for me, it's just worth going for that thing that you really want to do, because like you've got to get up in these horrible dark mornings for, you know, until you're 65, 70. You know, for me, it only makes sense to do something that makes me really happy, and that's why I do this, even though it's hard. Ward round time. Just come from ward round, so I've been to see all the surgical patients. I'm trying to see patients on my own. Most patients that I'm seeing they're obviously gen surg patients or GI, so they might have had gastric banding, or some of them have had either Lewis esophagectomy, so some really quite poorly patients. And I've seen a couple of patients who aren't very well. I think that's, look at me, God, it's early yet. So I'm going to get on and do the jobs. We've got a patient who's incredibly difficult to bleed, so I'm going to go and do that. And then I'm going to do some more jobs like ringing micro. Usually I would head off to theatres because obviously I'm a CT1, so I would go to theatre or clinical day case. But today I'm going to stick around on the ward and help and try and get some patients home and help with the jobs. So I helped out on ward round. All of our patients were well and the jobs were done, so I fixed my hair and got over to theatre. At the moment, I'm always weighing up day case, which is obviously patients that are more well and smaller procedures versus theatres. So in theatres, there's often a lot of registrars around. The operations are bigger. Think things like hemicolectomies, where you'll be doing things like opening and closing. But in day case, you're often doing nice little operations like inguinal hernia repairs. So I'm often trying to go places where I can get really hands-on and practice my suturing, which, if you've been following my journey, you'll know is not the best. So I'm obviously failed my exam, so I'm trying to study even on my lunch. Back at the car, end of the day, had a good day. People think, honestly, people must be absolutely crazy vlogging in the car park. I had a good day, kind of hectic and a bit busy. Managed to get to theatre at least. Now home time. I've been looking today at doing a master's. It's really important to think beyond where you are at the moment, so I'm sort of thinking about reg applications, and then after that even consultant applications, because that's kind of important, even, you know, because everything's so competitive and the stuff that's on the applications takes years. It takes literally years to sort out. I'm gonna go because I need to start out my study podcast for the way home, because apparently I'm studying every single minute of every day. So I'm gonna go for now, and I'll catch up with you later. It occurred to me on the way home how not normal it is to like be working every second of the day, even utilizing your car journeys to listen to anatomy podcasts. It's not normal, and it's not sustainable, even medium term, and I don't want to glorify being workaholic at all. It's not good for you, it's not good for anyone. The reality is that, you know, I feel like I'm doing the bare minimum at the moment. I'm looking at doing a master's module, how I'd fit that in with this. You know, I'm doing lap pass, I'm doing MRCS, and I'm working. I don't know how to fit it in, so I've come to Asda on my way home, just because I can't be bothered. I can't even speak. I can't be bothered to cook anything healthy tonight, and I've eaten so much crap today. So I'm gonna go and get some rubbish. I'm compromising. I'm being healthy. It's healthy pizza. It's Asda pizza. It's not Domino's. But yeah, and then I'm gonna go home, see baby for a very short time, put baby down, do lap pass, eat, study, and then go to bed. And then we're back at it tomorrow. Had to include this because wow. Just went into Asda to get the aforementioned pizza, and spent a little while choosing some nice beers for Ashley on Asda's 4 for £3. And I got to the till. I only took a card in with me. I've not lost it, have I? I only took a card in with me, and the guy came up, because obviously it's a restricted item, and he was like, have you got any ID? I was like, no, because I'm 33 and I don't even carry it. I've not carried it since I was like 20. And then he just like wordlessly unscanned all of my beer and took it away. And I was like, oh, I don't know, what do you do at that point? You always feel like you've done something wrong. I've not done anything wrong. I'm a doctor, I've got 2 children, and I'm 33. I'm 34 next month. Right, home time. Ash can't believe that this chap thought I was 24 or 25. So tell me, Ashley, why are you having such a hard time believing this?
Because you're going to be 34 in 2 weeks.
This is a lie. So I'm doing this lap skills qualification. So it's basically a lap skills box where you've got the instruments and you can practice your lap skills at home, but it wasn't working. So I just gave up and did some studying instead. Look, you can see how thrilled I am to be doing this in the evening after a long day at work. But that's my evening. Morning, back at it again. This is the end of the video. I wanted to finish where I started just because it is a cycle, but luckily getting a lift this morning. So thank you for watching. Hopefully see you in the next video.